So guys, matchday 3 of the Champions League is done. And honestly, what a week. Football just totally reminded us why we're obsessed with it, yeah?
Oh, 100%, mate. I mean, look at the goals, the drama, and some of those wild thrashings. You had everything. Let's kick off with the one everyone was buzzing about. Real Madrid versus Juventus. Ended just 1-0, but the scoreline lies, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Real were just running the game. Honestly, it could have been a cricket score. Mbappe, Bellingham, Rodrigo, they all had cracks at it, but luck was, well, it was somewhere else. Only one actually hit the back of the net though, and Juve, I can't even remember a real chance for them.
Still, a win's a win. And I tell you what, Xabi Alonso's really got a nice touch as a coach. Real are so composed these days, just patient and effective. That's 6 straight Champions League wins now. Not too shabby.
But the real fireworks, for me at least, came at Anfield. Liverpool 5, Eintracht Frankfurt 1. Honestly, that's a statement. After losing 4 on the bounce, Klopp must have thrown something massive in the changing room. And suddenly Salah, Núñez, Diaz, boom, everyone's back on the score sheet.
That attack looked alive again, didn't it? Diaz was everywhere. Liverpool fans must have felt like the season started over last night. Pure carnage.
Yeah, around about half-time I realised I needed to top up my betting account, and not to turn this immediately into a plug, I used MobCash, quick as you like. Literally, 2 taps, funds appeared, I still caught every minute, wasn't even distracted. No forms, no faffing with IDs.
I'm with you, mate. Switched over to MobCash recently and it's just, well, less hassle. Not just for deposits. I sort my balance, send winnings out, keep track of what's coming in and out. Sort of makes you feel like a proper bookie at home.
Exactly. Especially since it works basically everywhere if you've got Android handy. Yesterday, I helped a mate move some funds. Literally took, 10 seconds? No waiting for please confirm, just done. Gotta love that for football nights like these.
Before MobCash, the bank would always pop up asking for extra codes, and sometimes you'd miss a goal while verifying. Can't be dealing with that.
Oi, back to the pitch. Arsenal 4-0 over Atlético Madrid. The Spanish side barely showed. Arsenal rolled them over. Bit embarrassing for Atlético. Saka, Martinelli, Odegaard all looked sharp. Honestly, Arteta must be chuffed. It was all so effortless.
For real, Atlético looked like they hadn't left the bus. And Arsenal just attacked and attacked. No mercy given. Like Odegaard's control in midfield, pure class.
And hey, can't ignore the Barcelona demolition job. 6-1 against Olympiacos. Lamine Yamal, again, with his magic touch. 3 assists this time, Pedri orchestrating, Bellingham picking apart the defence. It's like they're back to their golden era, mate.
Olympiacos were just passengers in that one. Barca zipped the ball around, everyone wanted in, and when Yamal's feeding those passes, you just know you're in trouble.
Moving over to Paris, PSG 7, Leverkusen 2, that wasn't even a contest, was it? Mbappe just taking the, absolute mick at times. Dembele turning defenders inside out. I don't know if it was circus football or just showboating, but wow.
Leverkusen rocked up as Bundesliga leaders, but mate, they got humbled. PSG looked like they were having fun out there, and when they're in that mood, it's just impossible to keep up. Like, Paris scoring 7, and honestly, could have hit double figures if they'd pushed.
And then, classic Bayern, a 4-0 against Brugge. Not flashy, but it's just what they do. Score, shut up shop, control the game, home fans go home happy. Reminded me of, let me think, how many home wins like that have we seen from Bayern in Europe? I reckon a dozen at least in the last few seasons. Predictable, but in a good way, if you get me.
Totally. I remember, and I'll never forget it, a Bayern game a few years ago, I had a bet riding on under 2.5 goals. And then, like the 94th minute, Lewandowski sticks one in. My bet's toast. Now though, thanks to MobCash, I can settle or hedge live. No holding your breath for some payout lag. Makes following Bayern and your money way less stressful, especially when they start their late show antics.
Yeah, that's something I wish I'd had back when I started. You'd finish watching, then be refreshing your balance every 2 seconds. All this scoring has just made the Champions League even more fun to follow lately. This round, Barca hit 6, PSG 7, Liverpool 5. If you love goals, you must be loving this.
And Real just being Real. No fireworks, just business. Everyone's looking strong. But for me, Liverpool are back all of a sudden. PSG and Barca are in top gear, and even Bayern are still Bayern. Clinical and cold-blooded.
So, back to those little details that make the football night go smoothly. Let's talk MobCash. Here's literally what happened. Liverpool smashed in their third, and I realised I wanted to get another live bet on. I grabbed my phone, fired up MobCash, tapped deposit, picked the amount, confirmed, and sorted. Money was instantly in. No silly forms, no waiting for some email code, nothing. Just instant.
And it's not just topping up. I've been paying out winnings, sending money to mates, moving funds out. The app just sorts it. No paperwork, no please upload ID, or like regional headaches. Doesn't matter if you're at the pub, on the bus, or in a different country, MobCash just clicks.
Yeah, and because it's through Android, it works wherever you are, whenever you need it. Especially on nights like Matchday 3, multitasking is real. You're watching games, checking stats, maybe handling a cheeky side bet for a mate. It handles it all. Feels like, you know what? It makes the admin side invisible. No documents, no stress, honestly covers it.
That's the bit for me. No delays, no nonsense. I used to lose my head when banks would freeze things or ask half a dozen questions. MobCash kills all of that. Perfect if you live and breathe football, or if you're an agent working with others who do.
All right, that pretty much covers it for today's episode, lads and ladies. That was Matchday 3, with all the sparks, all the blowouts, and a behind-the-scenes peek at how we keep things smooth with MobCash. Enjoy the Champions League. May your team score like PSG. And don't let admin get in your way.
Cheers for tuning in, folks. Hope your predictions land, your bets pay out quick, and we'll catch you right after Matchday 4. Alex, take care, mate. And to everyone listening, see you soon.
You too, Ryan. Thanks, everyone. Bye for now, and keep enjoying your football.